All right, so we're live. We're live now. My name is Mike. I'm going to be the game leader for today for the game Shadows of Esteren. And here we have an indie RPG from the French company Gate RPG, and it's been recently ported over into English. I'll be running the adventure called Lock Barn, a scenario out of Book Zero Prologue, available for free on Drive-Thru RPG. No, I don't work with the company. I'm just doing this because they made a damn good game. So, all right. So, if you guys want to go ahead and just introduce yourself, and I'll slowly introduce the what we need to do to get started.
All right, I'll jump in. I'm Seb, based in the UK, so it's 10:45 at night here, and I'm going to play the Adept of the Temple.
Does he have you named them yet?
Your connection's kind of breaking up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you named the adept?
Oh, the characters I had you choose at the beginning of the game are in fact the pre-generated characters in the books. However, I kept their things like their names and backstories hidden for it's a narrative purpose for
Great.
this adventure. So that's why I've been a little secretive to try to give out exactly which character you're playing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So we have just the role.
When do you want us to name our characters?
After the first acts, and after the story calls for it, I'll get you your characters' names and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
So we have the Temple Adept in here, since not all of those who signed up actually made it to the game. So we have the Temple Adept, and who are you? The rest of you playing?
I'm playing. My name's Zamzi. I'm from Puerto Rico, and it's 6:47 right here. And I'm going to play the Varigal.
All right. So you're playing the female Varigal.
I mean, I suppose if there is no male, I could do that. I could do either one. I don't mind.
That's up to you. I was asking before. I sent the Dropbox link in the forum, so you guys would have the pre-mades that have been stripped of their everything that wasn't essential to playing them. I do have a male Varigal that you can use, although it would be generally kind of on your honor not to look at the stats, I suppose. I mean, the backstory.
All right. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll take I'll go with the male Varigal then.
All right. So you'll be playing. Do you have the core book, by any chance?
I do not. I have a prologue.
Okay.
What I could do is I could just stick with the female Varigal. Or I just noticed. I believe we're missing one person.
Yes. Whoever's not present, you can choose another.
Yeah. Is the person with the archer here?
Michael, Seb.
No, I'm playing the giant guy with the claymore,
Okay.
and he looks like Conan the Barbarian.
All right. I'll go with the archer then. I have his stats right there.
Okay. So that works out. So what I'm going to be doing at the beginning of this, now that you guys have your characters, I'll do a brief explanation in a moment. The first thing is this game does use a sanity system, so I'm going to be keeping track of everyone's sanity via the sheet of paper here. And the idea behind it is for atmospheric purposes. It's you'll know how much sanity you start out with, any trauma points that'll be indicated on your sheet. But it is so that way when if your character starts mentally breaking down, cut of time. Oh, the session should take about 5 to 6 hours. I'll try to get through all in one session. If not, we'll have to pick up again
All right,
next week.
that's cool.
So I guess the first thing I'll do is give a quick rundown of the character sheets. So
Just a quick one, Mike, before we get going. If there's any chance we can shorten it, that I would prefer that, because otherwise it will get very late in the morning.
okay,
So 3 or 4 hours. I don't know if you can do it in that.
we may have to pick up next week in that case, but we'll try to get started very soon then.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't have to mess with all the stuff we went through today, too.
All right. So, in short, you'll notice at the top of your character sheets will be. I'll pull up the. Where's my abridged character sheets here. All right, and screen share. Okay, so here we have the character sheet. At the top of your sheet, you have 5 ways: combativeness, creativity, empathy, reason, and conviction. These are facets of your personality more so than physical attributes. They're rated on a scale from 1 to 5. They're neither having one really low or really high can be a double-edged sword depending on what it is. It's tied in frequently to your character's personality. Your skills are listed below that. It's really quite simple. You roll a d10 and add your skill modifier to it. In this particular case, your ways have already been factored into the skills for these character sheets. So, like the first character, the Varigal here, is a like her close combat ability 7. You'd roll a 1d10 and add 7. So the rest is fairly self-explanatory. You have your advantages, the character's sanity.
I have a question now, Mike.
Go ahead.
Mine says close combat 6, and then in parentheses it has a +2. Is that factored into the 6 already? Is that extra?
That was.
I believe it does. I believe
that's
does,
already factored in.
Yeah, I think that's a sword, maybe. I'm not sure.
It's factored in. The character that you're playing is abnormally large. He's got the advantage Colossus, which means he's much bigger than your average human being.
So basically, it's just a 6.
Right.
Okay.
It's just letting you know that you have that bonus.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, let's see. We have the Adept of the Temple. Oh, crap. We are missing our Scholar, and he is kind of important to this. Would anyone like to play him?
Scholar, I could take him up, because I didn't have a character per se, so I could pick him up.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so we now have a Scholar. And do we have any... I guess it doesn't say on the sheet, so we'll use this for now. Okay, so I guess if you guys are ready to get started.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm ready. I mean, we could learn the rest. Like I said, I just downloaded that prologue today, and I'm going to read it. And I'll tell you right now, if I like the game, which I think I do, I'm going to go ahead and order the book for next week.
That's good. Gives me more people to play with. So. Let's see. All right. All right, that's not too loud, is it?
Oh, no. It's fine.
All
right. So. Okay, so inside here,
Oh, okay.
you guys are current. I'm getting a bit of an echo here. All right, you find. You are inside this room, almost a factory or some kind. Metal beams run across the ground, and there's just rubble as far as you can see. You're in some kind of room. The only light in the room are.
We're getting a lot of feedback from you.
Yeah, we're getting some feedback.
That might be my fault. Let me get some earphones.
Oh,
I don't know if that would happen.
You might talk a minute. Let me see.
Let's wait for that and see.
Hey, Mike, did you paint that?
See what?
Is that better, guys?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was gonna drive me completely mad. Alright. So, right now, your minds are cloudy and confused in the chaos of battle. Around you, you're surrounded by an oppressive field of ruins made of twisted metallic beams and rubble which fades in the obscurity. Only a few torches are lying on the floor, lighting the surroundings. The three of you are pinned down behind a small pile of rubble, and bolts from crossbows whiz by. You can hear them buzzing very closely overhead. One of them pings off a rock near you, and you feel it cut your hand. You look down, panicking that you've been hit, and you just see the bright red color of blood form on your hand. The wound is only superficial, but it still burns in the setting.
These are crossbow. Are these crossbow bolts?
Yes. As far as you can tell, you've gotten into some kind of a fight with a force of unknown size. You are quickly being overwhelmed in the place you're in, and you do have to move before that does happen.
Are we in a fort?
Do what?
Is this a fort?
You don't know. Right now, there's just rubble and metal of some kind. It looks like you're in some kind of ruined factory at best.
In the enemy, I would assume they're behind us, right? And we have to go to this ruined factory, correct?
Yeah. What do you guys do and
Is it easy to tell what direction the enemy is in?
they seem to be all around you in from coming mostly from a single direction, but they will be trying to surround you soon.
So what is in the opposite direction if we wanted to head away from the arrows that are flying at us? What do we see?
Okay. It goes off into the sort of just into darkness at this point.
Well, I guess I don't feel like standing here and being shot by arrows, so I will proceed to that gray structure surrounded by metal bars.
All right.
You guys coming along?
If anything, you guys would be somewhere inside. So.
I'm definitely up for making a move. I've got a hurricane lamp in my bag, and 2 doses of oil, assuming those are related. So I guess I'll try to light the lamp.
Okay. So you light the lamp. The light doesn't go beyond really beyond the torches right now, but it will keep your path illuminated as you flee. More bolts whiz by, and Michael, you're the one who picked up you changed to the scholar, right?
Yeah.
Amzi. Okay, and in front of you, blocking your path, you run across a stranger with blonde hair, blue eyes, and wearing some leather armor. He levies a crossbow at you and is about to pull and goes to pull the trigger. What are you doing?
Oh, God.
I immediately gasped and hunched down to the floor.
Yeah.
Same here. I immediately get down on the floor and pull my shield up to protect myself.
Let's see here. I don't have a shield. I have a claymore. So I'll do what Conan would do, and that's charge this guy.
Okay. It doesn't. It really isn't very difficult. You can. So I'm not going to call for a roll for this, but you see this stranger is about to fire his crossbow at your friend here, and you feel the metal cleave through his frail form, leaving a bloodied corpse on the floor.
Okay.
What friend? Is that me?
So,
give us a quick idea again. How many of us were there?
there's 3 of you right now.
As me being the scholar, I suppose I'm the frail person on the floor right now.
I see.
No, the person with the crossbow got cleaved down.
Oh, I see. That was Michael cleaving him.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Mr. Colossus.
Ah, of course.
So.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm only looking out for myself, so I'm gonna head in whatever cover or under whatever cover or into the darkness, however I can get away from everything.
All right.
I'm certainly glad to have an IOP on our side. So, thanks.
All right. So, did you want to get a closer look at the man on the floor? Although, whatever you do, remaining here for too long is probably a bad idea, as you can hear shouts of whoever it is that you're fighting, bandits most likely.
we're still being followed. All right. Yeah, I suppose we should head right into the building, guys.
Do you want the crossbow? He looks down and points at the crossbow and the bolts laying on the ground. Do you want those?
I suppose I'm fine with my. I suppose it would not hurt a crossbow.
All right. So you pick up you you think fast, panicking, unable to quickly discern who it is chasing you. But you peel the crossbow off of the man's body, and you notice on his wrist there's a silver-plated bracelet engraved with a strange symbol.
Huh. Can I observe? Uh, I grab the symbol. I'd like to take a closer look at it. Um,
All right.
is it tattooed or is it like a pendant?
All right. It's a silver bracelet with a symbol on it. That's about all that you really can tell.
I'll just take that too. I find it interesting, so I'll just hold on to it. Maybe it'll explain why and who's following us.
All right. So you continue on towards into the darkness.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to not be the first one into darkness. I'm trying to sort of find whatever middle ground I can where I'm not going to get hit from behind and I'm not the first one into the unknown.
I'll allow the Iocon to take the lead. Certainly.
Mighty nice of you, but I'll do it anyway. Okay.
All right. Um,
Are we leaving while we're having a look around? Are we leaving uh, the building to our backs?
no, you're not. Right now, as far as you can tell, you might actually be inside the building somewhere.
Oh, I see. All right. So we're just wandering through it. All right.
All right. And the you managed to break away from them temporarily, but your light seems to have attracted some attention as you withdraw deeper into the ruins, and you see three men wearing rags, worn leather armor, furs, and uh, and wielding swords. One of them carries a bow, and they seem to have found you and are picking up uh, and are closing the distance quickly as they sort of just came out of nowhere at this point.
We have to turn on the light. Probably try to I
Well,
don't know, hide from them.
they they seem to have already found you. Should you wish to, do you wish to fight them or run?
I'm very keen on throwing my lamp at them and then running.
All right. So you you throw your lamp at them and run off into the darkness. Go ahead and make I guess a speed check to see if you can evade them.
Everyone or just him?
Do what?
Everyone?
Okay.
Oh, whoever is running.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
I'm definitely running.
All right.
Yeah, I'll run too. If you guys are gonna run, I'll also go too.
I'm also.
So it's 1 die 10 plus our speed, right?
Right. 1d10 plus your speed.
You guys are slow.
Yeah.
So they do manage to catch up as they track you through the ruins, and one of them aims a bow at the scholar and lets loose an arrow. He well. So for this, I rolled a. In total, his attack rating was 20. It's attack plus 1d10, so I rolled a 20.
Ow.
So subtract your defense. If he exceeds your defense, the margin at which he succeeded is the amount of damage he did, and any armor you're wearing subtracts from that damage. Your defense by default, it should be around 10, but it's listed on your character sheet.
Is that defense or stamina?
It's
Defense.
it's defense.
Alright.
Your total ability to protect yourself.
Oh,
So minus 13. So
I have a 13 defense.
yes, but zero protection. So just subtract 13 from 20, and you just X out on your health condition chart however many points of damage you've taken.
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
As the and the -1, -2, the okay, bad, critical, and agony is you subtract that from all your future rolls and defense as long as you're injured. Defense, speed, everything. So you're struck in the side of the leg by an arrow, and it becomes difficult to walk. You guys see him being struck by this arrow as the party of bandits closes in quickly.
Oh.
Help me, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm up for
Don't leave me
helping you,
behind.
so I'll support you with one arm, hold my shield out towards our backs with the other arm, and just try to push you along in front of me as quickly as possible.
I'm just going to swing like a bat out of hell at the closest guy towards him.
Okay, so you are fighting then?
Yeah, well, yeah, we have to, because one guy, he now has movement probably about a 2.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead and attack with my claymore.
Alright. So let me mark down some word pad up in here. I can keep track of.
Let me roll.
Go ahead, and basically what we're going to do is anyone who's engaging, let me know. Make a speed check at the beginning of the round. So it's the beginning of the round, make a speed.
So make a speed check now.
Yes.
Oh, let me see what it is here. Yeah, speed is... Is that travel? Oh, here, I got it. Never mind, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll here. Speed check is 12.
Alright.
And my attack,
And
11.
one moment. So you end up going before the bandit. This so the next step is to declare your fighting attitude, and the bandit is going to be aggressive. So since he's ambushing, and he declares his attitude first. You have a choice between speed, aggressive, or defensive for your fighting attitude.
Oh, no, it's aggressive.
Okay. So what's your character's creativity?
5.
5. All right. Take a -3 penalty to your defense and gain a
Okay.
+3 penalty to your attack. And you do go first.
Oh, okay. So then, let's see, so, okay, attack 8, okay. So attack plus 11, that's going to be nasty.
Oh yeah.
17.
17.
Yep.
And let's see, might end up. Okay, so 17, and I get to 17. 7. Damn. So you sink your blade into him, and he screams out in pain.
Of course.
The wound looks pretty bad, as you just see blood running down a gap in his armor.
Ouch. All right.
And he's going to swing his sword back at you.
Okay.
And I rolled a 10, which means I get to roll a d10 again. And if it's a second 10, it adds 5 points to your damage.
Oh, great.
But he's taking a pretty hefty penalty right now.
Okay.
So his attack would be... Actually, no, he's not even... as he swings his sword back at you, trying to regain his footing, not expecting such a deft counterattack. And he swings with fueled by pure adrenaline, thrusting his sword, and he hits you for 19 total.
Oh, my Lord. 19?
Yes.
All right, 19 minus 8. I got 11. That's going to knock me back a little bit.
And then make sure that you mark that your armor is, in fact, being reduced from the amount of damage.
Yeah, it's, my armor is
Okay.
only, what the hell's armor on this thing here?
Protection.
Oh, protection?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's, defense, protection of 2.
All right.
And-
So instead of 8, you only get 6.
And defense of 11. Whatever the hell that is.
Right. The easiest way that I have found to do this is if it's a hit, if it passes your defense, just subtract all of it, including your protection, from the amount of damage.
So it's minus, so what's total so far?
You've taken 6, so if you overflow into the next row on your character sheet.
I'm minus 1.
Okay. So.
The penalty is 1.
Did you want to do? Were you doing anything, the Ionthan, or?
Yes.
While you're looking,
All right. Get in.
back there.
You didn't get initiative before, so if you just want to go ahead and roll that.
So now's probably a good time. I'm gonna try and crouch and load my crossbow. I don't want to engage or be aggressive. I'm being very defensive, and I just want to try and get a shot off with the crossbow at the injured guy.
Okay. So go ahead and roll speed to see where you are in the initiative round.
Okay. Oops.
Initiative is rolled with your speed.
Okay, 16.
Okay, 16. Oh, so there you rolled a 10. If you want, you can roll it again to see if you get a second 10. That would be essentially a critical success. Is the best way to describe it.
Oh.
And then I'll give you a bonus to your speed should you succeed. But yeah, go ahead and
9. So 15.
okay. No need. It's basically just a luck roll to see if it was in fact a critical hit.
Okay.
So yeah, you get to just act immediately and fire at the guy who was injured.
So, do I need to roll for damage?
No, it's all done in a single roll. So you just roll your attack, and the difference between the target's defense and what you rolled is how much damage they take minus protection. Once you get used to it, it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah, it is.
Attack 5.
How many
Alright.
are left?
An
8
8.
in total.
Alright.
How
And
many of them are left?
oh, I forgot. When you do hit, add your weapon's damage to your roll. I forgot about
Then that was an extra +4 when I hit that one guy.
that. Okay.
Claymore.
Yeah. So with an 8.
Oh no, actually, sorry, I did that wrong. I counted attack 5, but I've got crossbow damage is 2, so I should only be adding 2 to that roll.
Okay. So yeah, you roll your attack roll. If it hits, you add your weapon damage roll.
Okay, I'm not sure I get that. So attack first.
So just roll your attack skill.
So attack is 5.
All right.
And
so
crossbow damage is 2.
Okay. So you rolled an 8, and with this character being damn near in critical condition, that does actually hit.
Great.
And then
close combat, in his case, since he has, does his combativeness,
it's already factored into the value. The character.
It's already everything factored.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, you strike him, and he falls to the floor as an arrow pierces his lungs, and he gasps for air. All right, so he's dead. And there's
might make it after all.
the Ion thing. What was your speed?
Oh, you mean when I roll? Let me look up here. Hold on here.
Yeah, I forgot. You probably are going before the last guy.
12.
12?
12.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you get to act before.
Okay. I will go ahead and strike, I guess, the next nearest person.
Okay.
At a -1. So I have a 1 die 10 plus 7, so 8. Okay. Let's see what I get here. 1 die 10 plus 7. And whoop, 11.
All right. So
Now, if
11.
I hit,
Yes, you hit.
If I hit, I do 4 more damage with my claymore.
Okay. So with your claymore total. Oh wait, you already acted. I'm sorry, this round. So he's the only one that didn't act. His friend will move in to try to. Actually, he sees the rest of you, and he goes to he goes to flee, realizing that uh, this fight is an uphill battle. It's not something he's going to survive. Um, allowing you to flee. The scholar still has an arrow sticking out of his leg, and will have until he does get medical attention.
And my guy is at -1. You know, he's at the first.
Alright.
Now, what kind of wound is that? Like a flesh wound still?
Yeah, you're still in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So, but there are arrows still being shot at you. So if you want to keep running,
Can I throw the scholar? He's the one injured, right? Throw him on my back and go. His speed's only like 4 now. You said.
Yeah. So, make a feats roll for that.
A feats roll?
Yes. If you don't have.
So
Yeah.
It's a 6. So okay, dice 6. Okay. 16.
Okay. You pick him up like he weighs nothing and start running.
And I rolled a 10 again.
Okay. Not only are you able to pick him up like he doesn't weigh anything, but as you step on something, a bunch of debris comes falling down, but you are able to carry him out of the way without injuring you or him further.
All right.
Excellent. Would you guys, can we take a 2-minute break? I need to get a charger. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so far the rule system seems pretty easy.
It's rather straightforward. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
So while he's gone, what was our reason for being here? I mean, do we know anything about these enemy? How did we meet here? Who are we fighting for?
As of right now, everything is a complete haze, as if you've forgotten why you were here.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is like a dream state, maybe.
It could be a dream state. It could be total just panic from being overwhelmed by
Okay.
a force. At this point, you're not entirely sure. So yeah, it is a pretty rules light system, so it's very intuitive and easy to pick up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, it'd probably be better if we did 2 parts also. Because my son still has homework due on the computer. And I told him about 9 o'clock my time.
What time is it over there?
That'll give us another 2.5 hours. If that's all right with you, Mike.
Sure, if you guys do want to try again for part 2 next.
Yeah, we can always do
week.
part 2. That's nothing. Yeah.
So.
Thank you guys.
Okay, guys. Ready
Hey,
to...
is that all right with you if we stop about 9?
They were saying they were talking about picking the game up again, basically splitting the session into 2 parts if it gets too long.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my son still has to use a computer for his homework.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, homework comes first.
It does.
Sometimes.
All right. So here you guys are. You've managed to evade the ambushing warriors that came by to kill you for whatever unknown reason. and managed to evade some collapsing debris.
Has anybody got first aid? Anybody got first aid for this guy? Do we have first aid in this game now?
Yes, if someone were to make a Demorthan Mysteries, Magent's Natural Environment, or Science check to extract the projectile without damaging.
Well, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to get to some sort of safety, and then, you know, try to do that on him.
Is it possible for
All right.
for me to do it myself on my own?
Yeah, you'll be able to do it yourself.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I believe.
Would natural environment work on it?
yeah, the Natural Environment has first aid. Demorthan Mysteries has actual, like, traditional medicine of the Demorthans. But as you guys are running through this, the darkness seems to go on for hours. It's like you're running through this endless field of metal and debris.
Just doesn't end.
Okay, I say we I say we go as far into the darkness as we can, and not stop until we can't hear or see anyone, until we haven't heard or seen anyone behind us for a while.
Until we're dead.
I don't care about the leg and the arrow. It's not mine.
Unless it's getting worse. Are you bleeding out?
I think I might be able to hold it. I'm okay. I'm fine.
All right.
We could get it out later.
All right.
You're getting a carry.
Plus, I'm getting a free ride. Thanks.
Yeah.
I have to get you guys some of my homebrewed beer if we ever get out of this.
So, you keep heading out in this direction, and whatever screaming you were hearing before from the men who were attacking you are getting more and more faint until you can't hear them anymore. You manage to run into what feels to be a wall, and any light you shed on it will reveal it is, in fact, it looks like an interior wall of a building.
So does it feel like a dead end?
It goes on in either direction,
Okay.
to the left and to the right.
Okay, I'm going to put this guy down and take a swig from my canteen. And if he doesn't want any healing, I'm going to try to heal myself a little bit, because I do have a nice gash in me, too.
All right.
Now, I have that, what's it called? The Demorphian Mysteries?
Yes, you can.
I'll roll that.
All right. So go ahead and roll Demorphin Mysteries to remove the bolt.
Oh, no, this is for my own wound first.
Oh, okay.
13.
Let's, all right, and go ahead and heal 1 point of damage.
All right, so that takes me out of the bad. I'm now straight up good.
All right.
Now, do you want me to try to take that bolt out of your leg?
Hold on. 13. I'm sorry. That wasn't quite enough.
Oh, okay.
So you managed to apply first aid, but you've done all you can do for it.
Okay. All right. If you want me to try to roll for your bolt, I'll do that.
I think, am I able to perform? I believe I have some. Let's see my character here. I believe I have some herbalism. I'm not sure if that counts, if I'm able to cure myself with.
All right. Yeah. If you have herbalism.
I have some medicinal herbs.
It wouldn't be herbalism. It would be whatever skill it stemmed from. I believe you have
Erudition. It's at 10.
It's a natural environment for you.
All right, not too bad. Okay. All right. So that's not. Okay.
So go ahead and roll the
Sure.
first
Roll
aid.
is 4. Um, that goes 4 here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll the.
Sorry, you can just add your, so
Yeah.
7 plus, what was your modifier for natural?
For natural would be 4.
4?
So be 12.
Alright. You managed to patch it up, but but the pain is still very much there. So you'll be walking with a limp for a little bit.
I can't apply my ability to him, right?
You can try if you have Demorphin Mysteries.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, go ahead and try rolling that, seeing maybe if you can.
16.
Alright. You managed to remove the bolt without causing him further injury.
Whew. All right.
You could feel the blade of his knife make a little incision next to the bolt and carefully remove it. It hurts, but it cannot stay in your leg. And he bandages it up.
You my life, I open.
So, all right. And what do you do from here?
We still have that lantern. Seb, do you have a lantern or Emza?
Yeah.
I don't have a lamp.
I have a torch. We could use either one, so we don't waste,
Okay.
install torches.
Do you want me to carry your scholar still?
I think I'm good. I think I can keep going.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna sort of linger at the back if you guys are moving on and just listen very intently to make sure nobody's following us.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go right, guys, or left?
Um,
Either.
I can't
Let's
see
just
anything.
move.
I suppose we should just try heading where it's not, just
Well,
straight the other
if you
way
are
where
in
we
a
came from.
yeah, if you are in a room right now, following one of the walls should take you to an exit.
Okay, I guess we just follow the. I always go right. I go
Yeah,
right.
let's follow the wall. Just hug the wall.
See where it takes us.
All right. So you feel like it goes on for quite some time, as it feels stretched and elongated, and eventually you come to let's see, and um, you see a light somewhere in the debris of something that's pretty far off. Actually, shit, I think, yeah.
Well, finally.
So you you notice you see a few tents and crackling fire.
Oh, okay.
Shelter. Long last.
A few tents as like an army tents, like a military bivouac.
Um, More like travelers' tents than anything
Okay.
else. So there's a couple, and there's an older man with graying hair and a pendant around his neck near the fire. Uh, their faces are wary, and they're planted next to some rubble piles. Two warriors equipped with worn leather armor, and yeah, an old man wearing a talisman around his neck. The
Oh, okay.
One of the warriors calls out to you. So did you succeed?
What?
Oh, shit.
We
So these guys have seen us, but they're not hostile.
Yeah.
No.
Mike, I'm going to look at that. If I can take a glance at that, if I'm close enough to see that necklace, you said something on his neck, a pendant on his neck. Is that the same type of pendant which one of our party members picked up off the ground?
Oh, that's right. It's right here. I have it right here.
So as you get closer to look, it is not. It appears to be a stone with some kind of symbol carved into it.
Oh.
Well,
All right,
the
Scholar.
guys that were shooting at us.
All right, Scholar, do your job. Scholars like to talk a lot, so this is your opportunity.
Excuse me, sir.
The Ionthan, the colossal man, would recognize this as the symbol of a Demorthan Ogum.
And that is what again? I don't know the whole history of the land.
It's it's a mystical stone that some are able to call upon their power. Although sometimes simply wearing them for good luck is also something that can happen if the particular Demorphin doesn't have access to the Sigil Ram, the magic involving them. But you do know that there are sometimes they are used for this.
And this is the symbol which the old man has, correct?
Right.
Okay. Amzi, did you want to walk? Do you want to go up to him and talk, being a scholar and all?
I'd like to. First, I mean, we were asked if our mission had been accomplished. I'd like to ask. I mean, what mission? What are you talking about? I don't think being shot bolts at is exactly any sign of a success. But I don't even know what mission are you talking about.
And you, as the who's talking right now?
Scholar.
Scholar. All right. And in your mind, you understand that the so far the events have the irrational dimension of these events and phenomena are a little absurd. At least this is the feeling that you get from them. And the warrior kind of just blinks like he's surprised that you would forget. You were supposed to find an exit to these ruins.
Exit. Well, I was sure this was the exit. We saw the light and we just ran back in here. We thought this was the exit. I mean, where are we?
Um,
So I'm going to ask these two guys that I'm with. Have you seen these guys? Do you know these guys? Have you ever seen the guy with the pendant or the warriors?
I don't remember anybody here.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was just me.
I'm sorry. I need some kind of explanation.
Okay, so the warrior looks at you and he goes, the map. Remember, you have it. You should use it. You could use it to find the exit if you're. Once we're out, we should be fine.
Oh my God.
What map?
And you reach into your pocket and there is in fact a map.
Oh, I hadn't seen this before. That's odd.
So I'm interested in the map. I want to go
Right.
up to you and have a quick look.
Sure, go ahead. Take a look at it.
I got a. And maybe the equals.
Is there a role for?
No, I'm going to screen share. There we go.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That is the map that you have.
I don't see it, Mike. Where's it at?
Oh,
It's in his screen.
okay, there we go. Is everyone seeing it?
Yeah.
Is it in roll 20?
No.
It's in his.
Yeah, click
It's on my
my.
screen.
You can close the Roll20 window, and it should pop up when
Okay,
it switches.
I get it. You're in Google right now. Okay, I get it. All right. Yep, I see it.
All right.
Oh.
So what's going on here? You had this map in your pocket, and you've never seen it before.
I've never seen it before. It just I didn't even know I had it.
I'm going to look to the other guys for some kind of reaction.
The old man just kind of mutters grimly to you. This place is cursed. You must watch out for the horrors hidden amidst the ruins. Creatures hungry for flesh. One of the warriors seems very uneasy. And the other one who hasn't spoken yet goes, everyone's dead by now. We're all dead. We must, we're wandering around in the depths of limbo.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
What exactly is this place?
Okay, I'm getting really freaked out. I'm assuming that I've got some kind of prayer to my God. I just want to sit down and just pray, just hope to be delivered, and that everything will be okay.
So he starts praying to Sustrain and the one god that's the common with the temple. Although noticing the region that you're in, it is kind of curious that one of these warriors would be making such a statement, as most of the villages in this region that you've known are they go back to the peninsula traditions of the Demorthans.
Okay.
I sure hope your God can help us. I do not think he lives in these parts. We should gain some understanding of this map. Can I study it? I believe maybe with my erudition I can check it out.
Well, your logic tells you you're in the room marked right now with a number 1.
Okay.
But the dimensions don't make sense. You should have walked out of here a long time ago.
Okay.
Alright. That was rather strange. Old man, do you understand? Do you have any notion of how this map might help us?
Yes, to find the exit, of course. You see right there, and he points at the bottom of the map where the exit supposedly is.
And old man, what do the letters and numbers to the far left of the map represent?
Oh, I apologize about that. That's not actually something you have right now. That's part of another handout.
Okay. All right.
At an actual tabletop, I would have cut these up and handed them out.
Okay.
The old man pointed to the exit. That was which number?
Number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Yes.
Well, let's just bust the wall and get out of here.
So.
Does he want to go with us? Do they want to go with us when we?
Oh, ask in character.
Oh, I don't want to call him old man. Old man, what is your name?
He just kind of looks at you blankly, not giving his name, and you can't seem to remember it either. Uh, and he warns you, "We've heard strange noises beyond the camp. Another group has wandered into the ruins to go and help and to go and see what happened to you, but hasn't come back."
Sir, would you like to come with us when we use this map to hopefully find our way out of here?
We could use all the help we can get. I mean, we were just attacked by some unknown men.
He tells you, "I'm in no conditions to go wandering through these ruins." And the warrior, one of the warrior that you were talking to earlier, the one who hasn't lost his nerve, speaks up and says, "No, we must wait here and protect him. The other group will be looking for us when they return."
Return.
If they ever return.
Yes, yes.
It,
But one thing I want you to know is that if we do find the exit out of here, odds are we will not come back looking for you.
you must go back and bring back reinforcements.
Well, I'll try. That's all I can do. I'll try.
We will try to hold up here for as long as we can.
My guy pulls out his loot, his treasured loot, and he starts sitting down there drinking some water and wine and places the loot.
Okay, I've stopped praying now, and I don't like this place. What do you guys say we get a move on?
Well, let's go. I want to get something to eat first to see if I can tend my wounds again. Because
Okay.
I don't feel I got this nice gash across my thigh, and I'm hungry and thirsty, and I'd like to get my energy up before I move out in whatever this place is.
You should ask if they have any provisions. Perhaps we can stock up and well, maybe just grab a bite and just rest a bit. I don't want to go back and face those archers again.
Yeah. Right.
The warrior says, "It would be too dangerous to wait here to simply wait here for long. We need to get word out."
Okay. Out of character, Mike, can I apply that first aid again? You can miss. What is?
When you apply first aid to a wound, it can only be done a few minutes after the wound was received.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, it actually takes a few days to heal.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely went for the realistic approach. It isn't like in Dungeons and Dragons where you sit down, someone smacks you with their heel stick, and you're good. You have one chance for first aid, and then
Yeah, that's good.
you have to heal the slow way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look for a torch or a lamp or something that we can bring with us.
Okay. You can easily fashion a torch between what they have at the camp and their fire to light it. So
I recommend that you guys get a torch as well, and let's see if we can figure this map out and get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll turn on my torch. I'll take a look at the map. I mean, it's kind of. It doesn't seem like there's an exit. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, the map's kind of odd.
This
So
whole
we
place.
think we're in the lower right.
Correct.
The lower right part of it. Okay.
Which way do we come from?
it's kind of hard to orient yourself at the moment. You just know that that's the room that you're in.
Oh, there's only one entrance in our room?
Yeah.
All right. Well, suppose shouldn't be too hard. Although I. Oh wait, is the door the door the one on the bottom?
Yeah, that is
Okay.
probably where the way in here is.
Okay, guys, we need to find the middle walls. I don't think we'll get out of here by looking at the outside wall, so we need to find the middle of the map with those circles. So
Alright.
I guess we pick a direction and just light our way.
Alright. So you walk around for a bit, and it takes you quite some time to come to a hallway. And
Hey, it disappeared.
oh yeah, I took it out.
Oh,
I
okay.
took it off. And so you you walk in, and you see you walk around for what seems like hours, and you follow the wall to the entrance that gives access to the silos, and it's going to take some climbing to get over.
Oh, great. How do we get up there then?
So you can climb with a feats check.
Oh, okay.
So this would be on the north side, I suppose. Follow the wall leading. All right, so go ahead and make a feats check.
I'm just trying to find the stat.
Okay.
Or is it just a roll?
I believe
it's a-
no. I don't think all of us have it. I know the
Yeah.
IO seems to have it.
Let me pull up. It's got the.
I'll see what you guys are doing, and if anybody gets up,
it's a
I'll grab her.
It's straight combativeness if you. What's it called?
If we decide to do it on our own.
Yeah, if you don't have the skill, it's combativeness.
Okay.
And as you're walking away from the camp, you hear that the elder call out to you. Don't forget the chapel. It holds secrets.
Weirdo.
Well, it appears your god has hurt us.
So
I'm just going to do another one. I rolled a 10.
all right.
So my combativeness is 1. So I just rolled a 10 and the 1.
Okay. And the who rolled what?
I rolled a 12.
You know, I rolled 12 also, right above his.
All right. So 2 12s, and you managed to climb over into another room over one of the sort of ruined walls.
I don't think Owls made it over.
As he doesn't make it over, he managed to trip over some
Great.
stuff. And
Any one of you has any rope?
Nope.
Can we reach down and maybe give you a hand or
Well,
a leg up?
as he's crawling out, you hear some stuff like some debris come loose and come crashing down. and take 6 points of damage as the debris falls on top of you.
Is that just like straight damage, or do
Yeah,
I?
just straight damage.
Oh, great.
All right. I get
Sorry.
out. I'm gonna get out my magic herbs, and he'll try to apply some healing onto his injury within 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you're up
Alright.
there. You're up there. I'm down here.
Oh, I know, dude. Does he make it halfway up so we can reach him and pull him to us?
Yeah, it's not hard to get over.
Okay.
It was just unstable.
Oh, okay.
Shit, alright.
So
I rolled a 13 to first aid him.
okay. You patch him up, but there's not really a lot you can do for those wounds.
Sorry, man.
So I keep the damage as it is.
All right.
Yeah.
This is worse than the arrow.
Yeah, you can feel the metal in the stone, and you think you might have broken something, but you're not sure. In the let's see, why is it so? All right, so you come into a second room, and after you pull him in. What then? You continue to wander around in this labyrinth?
Yeah, let's check the map again, guys.
Yeah, if you can pull that map up, I have an idea where we're at.
All right.
I appreciate it.
So where do you guys think we are?
The two.
Probably
The silos.
just at the silos, right?
So let's
we should
let's
pick
see if we
where
can.
we want to go.
Oh, you're right. So if we are in the middle room on this map, we wanna feel our way. I guess if I don't know if you agree, we wanna make our way along the walls until we find one of these exits.
Yeah, we have one north and one to the west.
Yeah. And our exit is on the third room. It's right down the bottom.
All right. So in here you have you see these massive vats lining the room. In Roll20, I revealed a section of the map that gives you a visual.
Oh wow, these are huge. This is some sort of. It seems to me as if they were some sort of magician's. I don't know, storage facility.
Huh. That's crazy looking.
The magiantists, they store, they use this liquid to fuel their machines. It actually costs a lot. I wonder if these are empty.
Right.
It could be anything.
Is it this light in this room so we don't need a lantern?
You pretty much do. This is just the illumination. This is just a slightly illuminated picture of what you're seeing.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I think we should leave this stuff alone. I don't like any of it. I think we should keep moving along the walls until we find an exit.
We could keep heading forward. There seems to be an exit up front at the end.
All right, and yeah, and in this vast room, stored the vats are more than 16 feet high and just as wide. On the floor, pipes lead to the nearby room carrying the production of whatever is in these vats. Everyone go ahead and make a luck roll.
What?
Just a D10?
Yeah, just a straight D10, no modifiers.
Oh, okay.
10.
Lucky you.
Just my luck.
All right, Anzi, you feel something wrap around your ankle and quickly drag you away across the floor. The rest of you see him disappear into the darkness, screaming.
Who's this?
Um, Anzi's character, so
Bye-bye, Scholar.
make a feats roll to try to I guess hold him,
Okay.
or if you're trying to hold yourself in, or what are the rest of you doing?
Is
I
there
guess
any,
I want to try and grab hold of him.
yeah, if I see him being pulled away, if I'm close enough, I'd like to also see if I can get a hold of him.
All right. Oh. Hold on.
I got a 14.
All right. So you're holding him, but the thing is not relenting as you go to chase him down,
Oh.
as it's dragging him up.
So he's going up in the air or just along the ground?
It looks like it's trying to hoist him up into the air, whatever it is.
Okay, well,
So,
Is there some way I can grab a hold of my crossbow and try to aim at what's grabbing hold of me?
Yeah, you can try.
All right, so I don't have any. The crossbow would be a 2. So it would be 10 plus the 2 of the crossbow and 1 for combativeness.
Um, yeah, just use a ranged and throwing skill if you have it. If not, just roll combativeness.
All right, combativeness. Okay, so I'll go there. So I don't add the 2 for the crossbow.
Right. You don't add that until after you know if you hit or not.
All right, okay. So I rolled a 7.
You fire off a bolt, and it just goes into the darkness, and you hear it impact one of the vats out in the distance and skitter along the floor.
oh my god.
so neither of us managed to grab hold of him, did we?
One of you is holding on to him, but the thing is pulling against you right now.
All right. I'm gonna, if I'm able to, since I feel that I'm not gonna hold on to this thing very much longer, I'm gonna let go of it, and at the same time, I'm gonna slash at his tentacle. You know, that's above his legs. Hopefully, maybe like release him.
Okay. So go ahead and slash
Okay.
as you let go and bring your claymore down.
Okay, 6. Alrighty. $16.
Oh,
They got a 10. You
go
got
ahead
a
and
10.
roll a 10.
Oh, I got a 16 now.
Okay, so 16 does hit.
Smash.
So you bring it down, and that's 20 total.
16 plus, yeah, that's total 20.
All right, and okay, so you bring it down, and you cleave nearly all the way through the tentacle that is wrapped around him, but it's still pulling. It looks nearly severed, however. I think there's one more person who hasn't acted yet.
Yeah, I'd like to take a stab at it with my sword.
All right.
So, what do I roll? Attack.
Yeah, just like you would anything else.
Okay. I got a 12.
A 12. All right, and that it nearly slips away from you when you bring your weapon down, but the steel rings out on the floor as you hit it successfully. And so it's a near miss. And let me see what the thing. All right, you bring it down, and that is enough to finish severing the tentacle on its way up. And this vine-like tentacle just kind of flops on the ground as you finish cleaving.
Okay. Guys, that was close. Let's stay away from these rats.
Yeah. Yeah, I suggest let's run out of here as safely as possible. Let's not wait around any longer. Well, there's one. There's gonna be more of these things.
Yeah.
All right,
The sooner
so
we got out of here, the better.
Yeah.
you run. All right. And so you pick a direction and you run for fear of more of these creatures.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys up ahead or to the side.
Wherever the map showed the nearest door was. I don't know. I guess to the west. If we
All
came,
right.
if we came in, I'm not sure where we
Yeah.
came in, but yeah.
I guess we
So-
just want to find a wall with one of those doors.
Yeah.
We won't know
Maybe.
which one it is.
All right. So you run and you run and you eventually find a door out of the room, and it leads into the next room. And in this room, there seem to be more vats.
Okay.
These ones have portholes that you can see into the inside, and the pipes seem to be leading into here. There's a very high ceiling in this room, crossed by metallic footbridges.
Metallic footbridges.
Right.
Okay. So, what do we see up above? Like, is it just a footbridge along the vats, or is there like a second level?
It's almost like a second level that would be. They're pretty high up.
Guys, what do you think about trying to find our way up there? Maybe we can see around a bit more and at least figure out whereabouts we are on the map and where we want to go.
Remember, this room is pitch black. We can't see no more than a torchlight. I don't think climbing up there is going to really be advantageous to us at all.
Okay, where should we go?
We got to go to 3, right, to get out of this place. So I guess south, if we can figure out our bearings.
We
Alright.
should perhaps. Yeah. We couldn't see even if we were up there. Maybe might be we won't be able to see to have a better vantage point. Um, Damn it. We should search
Well,
for other exits out of the game.
can you guys, on this map, we know we want to get to south, to the middle of the map at the south, but
Right.
can you guys see any way there?
It seems there isn't. I mean, not from our room.
Yeah.
Heading south, there
I don't
doesn't
see
seem
any
to
way.
be any.
Unless there's some underground passage or something we have to find to bring us to one
Yeah.
of those. I don't see how else
I'm
we get.
wondering, yeah, like you said, either it's underground or it could be above,
Yeah.
like a terrace kind of path, because there's no direct connection. It doesn't look like anyway. I can't figure it out.
Okay, yeah, I like your idea. Let's go up and take a look.
All
I
right.
know I was somewhat almost killed by some creepy tentacled monster. But
Were
I'm
you
also
injured?
uh, I'm somewhat interested in what's in these silos in these.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's
So,
take a peek.
all right. Yeah. So go ahead and make a Magents roll.
Okay.
So
Yeah, a D10 plus my 7. And it's a 10.
all right. You don't really know what these are, other than they are some kind of Magents, something used in a Magents factory.
Uh,
Just whatever equipment.
well, guys, I
Could I
suppose I
use
was.
could I
Yeah,
use natural environment to see what these things are? Or no?
It wouldn't help.
It wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, guys,
I don't
I
think this
think
will be
it's
useful. We should just.
I think we should stay away from these things. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's going to help us.
Yeah, we
What do
should
you
just
say
get
we
out.
find a way up on the ladders?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So
You first.
Go ahead, I offer.
all right. So you get up on there.
Trying to.
All right. So you look around. You find that this room has two doors leading to and from the area.
The one we just came
The
out.
one you just came from, and one on the north side of the room.
Well, we should just carry on.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna go back down and go north.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So all right. So you walk through the you walk through the door, and you come to another room with more vats in here, and they appear to be hooked up to some kind of machines.
These are everywhere. Can I make another Magians check to check out the machines?
Sure. I'll allow one more.
So,
All right. You know that these particular machines were used to store crude flux, which was then refined to its final state to fuel to power Magentus machineries. So the room before must have been like this whole thing seems to be in essentially yes.
Yeah.
However, it would take hours to repair any of these machines and put them in working order.
Guys, you know what these mean? This flux is expensive. We could be rich if we somehow manage to secure this place.
Ah, I don't care about money. I just want out of here.
Yeah, I'm the same. Well, we know where it is, and maybe. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever coming back here, but you're welcome to.
Here. I'm not coming
I
back here
really
for
want to
anything.
find a way out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I suppose. Safety first. We should get out of here first.
Yeah.
All right. By the way that this place looks, you figure you're probably in number 5 in room 5 right now.
Okay. I'm going to keep a close lookout for any sort of like creatures like coming out of those vats like before, those tentacle things,
All right.
just in case. I don't know how that works in this game. How you spot hidden or whatever you do.
It'd be a perception check.
Okay. Whenever you want me to roll, just go ahead. You know.
All right. You can go ahead and roll perception, but are you? I take it you're going straight down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not even bothering looking. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Where's perception at? I don't know.
Roll and
I don't see where's that here.
if you probably don't have it
no.
trained.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
So it's a reason check.
Straight reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do I still get a -1 in that roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever your wound penalties always apply.
9
All right. So you don't see anything as you
Okay.
lead the party through.
It's perfectly safe, guys.
And is there? Go ahead and make luck rolls traveling through here again.
Luck rolls. That's just a
So,
dice.
Yeah, just a 10-sided dice.
Everyone, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
6.
This time it is. Yeah.
It's the scholar.
As he stumbles through it, another one of these things picks him up and starts dragging him back.
Okay, I'm gonna swing like a madman because my
All
guy
right.
is a man. Because he is a madman. All right.
Okay.
Do we need a initiative order or something?
Let's see. I guess let me see if I can make a. I do have speed, so go ahead and make a speed check if you guys want to try to slow him down.
Speed.
Yeah, to see if you're fast enough. And if you are, then you can roll feats.
Aider.
Not quite.
They go looking.
All right. So,
8 as well.
Amzi, you are quick enough to, as you see him being dragged away, to run up to him and grab him by the shoulder. Go ahead and roll feats to see if you're strong enough to keep him from slipping away from you.
I don't believe I have feats, so I roll.
Combativeness.
Combativeness. Well, I have a -2 penalty, so that would be a 9, I suppose, right? Or just a plain D10. Or no, I just roll.
Yeah, roll it.
The plain D10. Okay. So,
All right. So he slips out of your hand and is being hoisted currently into the air.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to try to free him?
I'm going to try and take a swing. No, actually, sorry. I'm going to try and jump up and grab hold of him.
All right. So go ahead and make a feats then.
feats would be combativeness, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
God,
6.
we are
Alright.
rolling bad today.
So the thing hoists him up out of reach, and currently has him in the air. You, as a scholar, look down, and inside one of the vats, you see this gaping maw, this plant-like creature, as it opens up its. The closest thing is a mouth filled with sharp, jagged teeth.
Ah, see you in Valhalla.
Oh well, this is not good, guys. Uh, damn it. Can I roll for my crossbow?
Um, yes, you can.
Alright.
My God.
Let's see. Um,
All right. What's the modifier on it?
I didn't add the combativeness modifier, which was 1, uh, and I
All
have
right.
a negative 2.
All right.
So I'm guessing that would be it would have been
So
10, so 8.
you feel your heart start beating faster as this thing hoists you up, and you're looking into it. There's no way that this doesn't make any sense. A creature like this does not exist, and it drops you into its mouth, and you hear a loud crunching sound. Everyone but the scholar make a mental resistance roll.
Wait, I'm lost. Wait, did somebody else go into his mouth too?
Oh, not the scholar. Who?
Barbarian, my guy.
Yeah,
My, oh, okay, I got
yeah.
confused.
Sorry, I got people mixed up again.
So what do I roll now?
Everyone who wasn't grabbed to roll a mental resistance as you just see him fall into this vat, and
Is there any way I can use my athletic abilities to like jump out of the way of his mouth or land on its head?
all right. Give a feats roll to see if you can grab onto the side as you're falling.
Okay. Now would that be related to a strength check?
This would be more of a dexterity.
Okay, so just straight. It's a 6 or plus 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a 16 for the mental roll.
All right.
Was I supposed to roll mental resistance
All
as
right.
well?
So yeah, you as you're falling, you grab onto the side of the vat, and your fingers slip as you fall into its mouth, and everything goes black.
Yes.
So the rest of you make a mental resistance roll. Well, all of you actually. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and all of you, just for easiness sake.
I just did one and got 16. Shall I leave that?
Okay. Yes, leave that and don't go anywhere. Even though you fell in there. So
16.
I got a 12.
Um, uh, 16. Oh, shit.
Can I do a first aid of myself while I'm being eaten alive?
Um,
Dodge that tooth.
so everyone 16, 16, 12. Okay. All right. You feel shaken as you cannot believe that this is actually happening. Um, and the only thing that comes to your mind right now is to run.
Yeah. I don't care about any of you
Yeah,
guys. I'm not even going to
I'll
try and
head-
follow you. I'm just going to run.
All right.
Yeah, I'll follow Seb. I'm just. Yeah.
So you keep on running into the next room, and you come to this come to a small room with four exits as you run out of the previous room with the vats. One of them you recognize as the way out.
Perfect.
So you keep running for the way out.
This way,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's just head out that way.
All right. So you run for the way out, and the way that should be out, you come instead to a dead end with a direction leading left and right. But this, you know for a fact that this is the entrance that should be the way out. It's not.
Hey, Mike, you're evil. All right.
So, yeah, give me one more mental resistance roll as you realize that you are now trapped.
Um,
17.
Okay, and you are taking it much better than your friend there, as you feel the panic rush through your body. The only thing you can think of is, "I'm not okay."
it makes no sense.
Okay, so let's try and keep cool here. Something strange going on. We probably should stick together. So let's take a deep breath and just choose one of these directions. Let's go right.
All right.
You with me?
So you come to another. It doesn't take you long to come to another room, and in this room, like you see rooms off to the left and to the right. Should you wish to explore them?
Yeah, I guess I want to hug the wall and tread slowly, listening out for anything.
All right. So you're in this long corridor. It's really dark. The only light is from your torch, and you feel something falling on your head, something dripping, some viscous liquid.
My leg.
Okay, I jump back, step away from it, try and look up, feel some of it, touch it on my fingers, and smell it.
All
Try
right.
and figure out what it is.
It smells rank. You can't quite place the odor from anything you've smelled before, but the closest, it smells like decay, something rotting.
Okay, I just want to try and wipe it off with my tunic, and really keen to keep going.
Yeah, let's just keep
all right.
going.
If it feels and kind of sounds like a corridor, I don't really want to go into any rooms. I want to try and just get my bearings, maybe follow the corridor as far as it goes.
All right, so you keep following this corridor, and you can't help but notice something writhing out of the corner of your eye.
Writhing. Shit.
Is it possible?
The corridor itself seems to squirm nauseously.
Oh my god. I don't.
Just keep
I don't.
running.
Yeah, I don't want to
Just
take the.
run.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna kind of go behind you and prod you forwards and just want to keep moving.
All right, and so you pretty much drop everything you're doing and run into a sort of full panic, and so you run through, and it doesn't take you long to come back into a room filled with the extractors, and you can see the room out in front of you before your path is obstructed by this giant black segmented body that falls down in front of you. And all you can see is this face with mandibles. This insect-like creature. You notice the entire hallway is filled with these creatures, but only one that is enormous. Most of the rest of them are probably no bigger than your arm, still much bigger than any insect should be.
Okay, let's turn around. Let's head back. This isn't good.
At that moment, you could feel the insects covering you and crawling up your leg. There are thousands of little bites sinking into your skin, and at the last moment, you could see the jaws of this creature about to close down on top of you and deliver the killing blow when you all suddenly awaken in the middle of a forest.
I wake up gasping.
So go ahead and make mental resistance rolls for that centipede and creature. And things start coming back to you you're drenched in sweat after what you've all just been through. Your hearts are pounding, and
Are you there, Michael?
yeah, I'm
no luck at
sorry.
all.
I'm marking some stuff down.
So those two guys live?
No, you're there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what took you so damn long? 17.
Oh, this is great.
Alright, and Michael, you're...
9.
So I'm gonna open my prayer book and just start praying. I don't know what, but I'm sure the one God just saved my life somehow.
Are we back in the normal world?
You're in a forest right now. Sebastian, do you give me a mental resistance roll for that?
Yeah, I got 16.
Yeah.
Are we injured? Are we torn to pieces? I mean, are we injured somehow? Or are we?
You notice that. Let's see. For as far as the damage that you took, who fell in the ruins?
I fell into the well.
Alright. No, who triggered the when you were going in the first room?
Oh, I don't know. Was that when they were climbing up those?
Yeah, when you were crawling out of the first.
Yeah, I was the one who fell.
Oh, okay.
Alright. And thus you start to you keep like 2 points of damage as you see you've been scraped pretty bad.
Oh,
I take 2 extra points of damage.
No, none of you have really been harmed. So
Oh, okay. So I just keep 2.
yeah, as you notice, you are feeling scraped, and at this point, you oh, and this is now into Act 2, by the way, and you're starting to remember why you've come here. So how are we doing on time?
Okay.
how much damage do I still have?
Who's that? Anzi?
Yeah.
Was that Michael? No, that was Michael.
No,
Okay.
that was Michael.
All right. You have still 2 points of damage from the cuts and scrapes that you received while you were in there. I trust you all have the prologue book.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the prologue book, where the characters are, the pre-made characters are. That's where you'll find your character sheets. Sebastian, you're playing Jorvis. Michael, you're playing Moore, and Umzi, you're playing Liam.
Hold on. Do you want us to get that out now?
Yeah, go ahead and you can.
I can't get it out now because my son took my doggone disc to the library to make copies of it.
You can get it for free off DriveThruRPG, or I can send you a link real quick to Dropbox. I think I have it.
Yeah, that'll be faster instead of all that RPG stuff. So we can get out of the one Dropbox I have here with just the characters but no names and stuff, right? Just like it only has. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Okay.
As it starts to come back to you a bit more, and I'll let you guys get familiar with your.
Okay, let me just get out of this.
Backstory, so if we want to take like 5 minutes while we do that.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, let's give me a chance to read it and stuff. Cool. Yeah, it seems like a pretty fun game so far.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
It started out kind of shaky because I didn't know what the heck was going on. But it really picked up and kind of solidified.
That's good. That's the confusion at the beginning was intentional.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
That was trying to get it. That was, trying to keep player and character knowledge relatively on the same level.
It worked.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it was.
Hey, Mike, how did you pronounce my name?
Jorvis, I think. I could have gotten
Jorvis.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm looking at the wrong one, but I had Irvin.
Sorry, yeah, you are Irvin. I was thinking of the other. Change that right now.
No good. As long as we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Shall we take 5 minutes then? I could do with a coffee, and then we'll read through things.
Sounds good to me. And then we'll go to introduce our characters more formally.
You know what page your characters are on? Let me see here. Page 20. I hit 20. I got it. Okay, it just popped up on my screen here. Okay, cool. Let me read. So let's see. How much does the book cost?
The book on DriveThru. I forget.
Well, there's a PDF version, and then there's a physical version. the physical version, I found it the cheapest on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Um, I could check. Let me check the price. The
You
cheapest.
can't get a combination, print and PDF.
Um,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Usually you could get, yeah. There's sometimes you could get combinations on RPG drive-through, but I didn't see they had that.
Okay.
They only had like the PDF part.
As far as I know right now, there are very few vendors who have a physical copy of the book. I think they might have plans to release a physical copy in the future, but right now the PDF's $20 on Drive-Thru RPG.
Okay.
And I know on Amazon you can find it. They just got done with a Kickstarter for an occultism themed book,
Yeah.
and they should have a backer kit or something coming up, not in short, like pretty soon. And you can just if you back them, then you get. That's what I've been doing. I've been getting the physical copy books from their Kickstarters.
Uh-huh.
Except I think I got the first book off some obscure internet vendor because I think I might have missed the book one Kickstart. But it's very.
Uh,
So you guys got your.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. His backstory.
And if we decide to actually like make this into a campaign, then we can either keep our pre-mades or do a completely homebrew characters, which I would not be opposed to doing. Just
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, my guy's actually pretty mild by nature, I guess.
yeah, I've got him. I've read his bio. So, you know, I like Liam, despite him being rather unlucky.
Alright, so Amzi, you're the one playing Liam, right? Let me just make sure. Alright, and sending you something over roll 20.
Alright.
So you know this. At least this is what you. And Michael.
Are you sending us something on 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me give that a chance.
I love these characters.
Yeah,
I can't wait
they're really
to
well made.
understand more about the whole world.
Yeah. They're rather complex. They're not. Yeah, they're just not straight up. Just I don't know, military.
They're not cliche, are they?
They're not cliched exactly. Yeah.
Okay. There is one person who's not with you yet, and that would be you, Urban. No, I actually get to use your guys' character names.
Yeah.
It'll make it so much easier.
Do we introduce each other? Like explain our characters to the rest?
Um, okay, there we go. And I just sent everyone. Basically, right now it's just you and Liam. Well, it's Liam and Moore right now who wake up in this camp. So you guys are ready to continue?
Yeah. You said you sent us something? I didn't get anything. All right.
Check again. I just sent everyone a private message on Roll20 regarding of what your characters actually know. Irvin has not isn't with you guys when you wake up. You know that you have been sent to Lochvarn's Vale to help the community living there. Indeed, distress signals have been seen rising from an inn guard located at the top of the pass between Melwyn and Lochvarn. Melwyn being one of the cities in the area that you're at. I'll show you a map. Yeah. Pull up the map that I have. And window. Full screen. There we go.
I never got that message, so whatever it was.
Oh, I have.
Roll 20.
I checked 20, roll 20, there's nothing on it. The only message I got is from the book, download that book.
I sent to Amzi, Michael M, and Seb N, so that's the three of you, right?
I didn't get anything.
Check again, because it's open. So I'm looking at the messages right now.
Hmm.
Share my. Okay. There we go. Can you see the map all right? Just an idea of
Oh, yeah.
the region.
Yeah. We're in. Where exactly are we? We're in.
You
Well,
know you were
we're in the
heading.
forest.
Yeah, you're heading to we're number 1 on the map right now.
All right, I see.
Where are we at now? Where are we at now on the map?
You're somewhere near Melwin's Vale.
Where is it?
All right. That's my
Oh,
near my home. Then Liam
Yes.
is from Melbourne.
All your characters are from somewhere in this region.
All right.
Um,
oh, okay, yeah.
so that's just to give you an idea of where you guys are at. And there it is. Yeah, and you do have uh, you do wake up with a few more possessions as well.
Mm.
So,
So how do we check the possessions are the same ones that are in our character descriptions?
no, hold on. I got some. What is this? What is this report on? Okay. All right, so you guys get this.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
All right. Mhm.
All right, so has everyone got that?
Yeah, I see. I'm trying to read it here.
Almost.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
yeah.
It says, unfortunately, the war has spread to Talcair. It is very likely that the greatest threat does not come from the armies of Guidra, but from the obscurantism of the Lochvarns de Morthen. I suspect that he wishes to eliminate this. His threats were not followed by acts, but we must not take them lightly. He cannot stand that the fossil flux we have discovered may be the origin of what he considers to be a manifestation of the spirit Gluda. At any rate, we are not safe here any longer. We are currently leading a very complex research, and it would be a pity, and even a danger, if we had to suddenly halt them. This is why we are asking for important reinforcements to ensure our protection. I hope to receive your support very quickly. Virgil.
All right. And this is dated where? Where is this from? I mean, where is it going to?
This was in your pocket. Return,
Possessions.
yeah,
All right.
and
Oh, okay. Return to this place here. Okay.
yeah, and the next one is you have one more, and that was and let's see if I can rotate it. Nope. You also find that ah that was not You also find this in your possession. You're not. There really is no. It says the Savella's Passion and has that those symbols up there, but other than that, you cannot really discern what it means at this moment.
Okay.
So, okay, so we are ready to continue then.
So I wake up, gasping. I'm with Seb. Are you alright? I just had a horrid nightmare.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly all right now. Now that I'm regaining my memory. Yeah, out of character, Mike.
Sure.
So we supposed to go to this our village of Mulware. I mean, close to that. So we're headed to this mountaintop. That's what we're supposed to. Uh,
I think we should.
You are heading to Ingard right now, a fortress, well, a sort of outpost.
Yeah.
and that was to give them the message.
You were there to.
No,
Oh,
yeah. We're just probably heading. Is there a reason are we heading?
yeah. You were sent from Melwyn to Lochvarn's Vale to help the community. Distress signals have been seen rising from an Ingard.
All right.
So.
And do we know how we got into that other place, that those other rooms with the vats and all that? Do we know how
It seemed
that?
to be a dream.
No.
It was just like it was a nightmare. Back in character. I, I remember. Isn't there a chapel in near
Yeah, there is, but right now you guys are just around the fire, and you've just woken up. So.
And where's our friend? I forgot his name.
he's not with us.
Do we know what happened to him? Did he leave us? What happened?
Irvin's just not here.
Oh, he just didn't come back with us when we all came back to this land here. Okay. Wow. Well, I hope he's all right. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna rest up. My mental state isn't all that good right now, and you know, if you want to rest, fine. I'll take the first three hours or so watch, and then I'll get you up, and we can switch.
Good. That sounds good. I'd like to ask, is Irvin, was he part of our dream, or do we know Irvin?
Well, you don't know him right now.
Right.
As far as you can tell right now, he was just in your dream.
He was just in our dream.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
okay.
he's not part of our party.
Okay.
So it's just us two. Well, I think it's fine. I think you should grab first watch. Although I'm really not tired.
Really?
Perhaps we should just head out, keep heading on to the village.
You said it's nighttime, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere at night. Cause
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna get lost.
Yeah,
All right.
All right. So, you had a night's rest then. I would like. I want to question. I forgot. I'm sorry. What's your character's name? I forgot. I'm sorry.
My guys
Yeah.
is Mole, MOR, Mole.
Oh, okay. More. Okay, I'll just call him More. Okay. But More. Did you? I had this horrible nightmare. Are you okay? Nothing out of the ordinary happened while I was sleeping.
Lime. I had a horrible nightmare, like yourself. And
Okay.
in my dream, I was devoured by some large, looks like plant creature that came out of a vat.
Oh, that's exactly similar to my dream. it seemed we might have shared a dream then.
But look, and my guy points to his wounds. Maybe it wasn't all just a dream.
Huh. Well, I do not feel well myself. I also have wounds. I suspect quite an odd dream. Um, well, I suppose there's nothing much to do other than Oh wait, let me check. I'd like to check my possessions.
Oh yeah, what you said we got something extra? What do we get extra?
You got the what's it called? This obscure note as well as
That
description.
was
Oh, I thought you meant like weapons and stuff. Okay.
okay. All right.
So
I suppose we should just rest tonight. And I keep thinking about the notes we had. And,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Hey, Mike. Any way you can post those notes that we found? Because I know my take photos not working very well here. That photo thing.
oh, um,
They don't appear. They don't show up.
I'm not sure how to post just that, not the whole document.
I mean, like before next week. You do it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Well, I can look at them better if you understand them better.
Yeah, I can do that before next week.
Okay.
So
Yeah. You want to rest now? Your name? You guys call him Liam? Liam?
Liam, yeah.
Liam. I'm all for taking watch, and I'll just alternate and rest. I'll get a fire going and something to eat, drink, and kick back and watch the stars.
All right.
all right.
Let's do that.
So you did you all get the messages I sent you over Roll20?
Yeah,
No,
I did.
I didn't get anything. I double checked, triple checked. I got nothing.
I did get.
All right. Let me just send one. Try to resend. So
Yeah, the only message I got from you was the PDF of the book and everything with the characters in it and stuff, the prologue.
all right. Let me go pull up my open messages and. All right, I just sent another message. It's titled "What More Knows."
And that's all. And that should appear right on my text section, correct? And last on the right side of the screen.
No, that's on Roll20. Go to Roll20.com. Yeah, private messages. Because I don't know how to send private messages over the Roll20.
Okay. So I have to go to the site, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's why I'm not getting anything. Hold on.
Yeah, I have no idea how to send private messages over.
Somewhere else.
Hangouts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got them all. You sent two of them.
Yeah.
What more? No. Okay, I got it right here.
All right.
All right.
So we spend the night. I spend the night kind of just going over my head, about the notes, and I guess Mo he just kept the watch.
Yep. And yeah, right before he settles down for the evening, Moore looks into the fire, scratches his head, and says, "I could have sworn that Jaron, the Vagral, was actually with us, actually with our party."
I think it's Jiren.
Jaron?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I say it.
Oh, Jaron. Okay, Jaron. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I dreamed of a temple adept with us as well. I had never seen him before. Um, uh, I don't believe I know.
Well, I guess maybe in the morning we'll refresh. Maybe we'll find out more.
Yeah, yeah. There's just
So,
I guess a night passes.
uh,
So I'll go ahead and take first watch, and then we'll just go
All
from
right,
there.
and we'll switch. All right.
We'll do four and four.
Yeah.
okay. So the night continues to pass by uneventfully, and next thing you know, you uh let's see.
Mm.
Okay, so you remember being sent out from Melwyn and the distress signal being seen in the distance as you make your way out of the town. And you remember when you reach the stronghold's outskirts. In front of you, a half-raised portcullis. Everything is silent, and a blanket of immaculate snow heightens this feeling of stillness. What do you do?
This doesn't
Oh.
seem right. There's no one to be seen. Uh, can I do some kind of a perception check?
Um, sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit in the woods and watch this for like 15 minutes to see if there's any signs of life.
Raise perception. Roll.
Alright. So you watch and nothing stirs. No birds, no creatures.
Is there a fire?
No.
No fires? Is the gate open or shut?
The gate is half open.
And that would not be normal, right, for this?
No.
No,
Okay.
it is not normal.
The the inn guard is composed of a tower, an inner courtyard, and a barracks. There is no one here. No signs of fighting or anything, and um,
I say we should go in. We should try to get in. If gate is half open, we might uh, try to head
Yeah.
in and see
all
what else
right.
we can find.
So you enter, and everything here is immaculate. Snow fell last night heavily, and but it is possible to make out in the center of the courtyard a 3 foot wide molehill.
A molehill?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I like to walk. I walk in front, close to the molehill, and inspect it further.
All right.
See it
You
kind of
see the you see
like I said.
the earth here is very loose and indicates that it's been disturbed very recently.
Hmm. Um, someone might be here then. Um, are there any?
Yeah.
I searched for some any signs of steps or on the snow.
You don't see anything because the snow just is fresh from last night, so there
Okay,
would be
so
no.
we covered anything that might have been.
Right.
Um, is there anything around the in the molehill like underneath the snow or
There's nothing out in the courtyard now. If you
uh,
want to look around the other.
The other buildings that surround the courtyard, they're all empty too, I would assume?
Are you going inside?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to look around people.
Okay. So you go inside, and the barracks is empty, like whoever was here just simply vanished. There's nothing remarkable about the barracks. By the time you get to the tower, you find a letter on the desk.
I'll head on and pick it, try to read it, see what it says.
All right, and so that,
Is Lime? Is he from what's that city or the village? Mela.
It's
Mela.
Melon, yeah.
Yeah. So's my guy. So I would assume we know each other.
Yeah, it appears. Yeah, because we're traveling together, so I
Yeah.
assume we
We
headed.
know each other from the village. Okay.
Yeah.
okay. So you open the letter and you find um, like it was just kind of just loosely folded on a simple desk, very Spartan accommodations.
Um, so I try to read it.
I am look it up, and there we go.
Oh, Sire, I'm writing to you in order to inform you of a preoccupying situation here in Lockdown. Several of my men have disappeared without a trace, and the same thing has happened to several of our inhabitants. A few of my men have noticed strange activity in the forest, which indicates that there could be Feondas about. We have in particular found molehills 3 feet wide, an unfamiliar thing in the region. However, it is also possible that a party of marauders, active for several months, is at the origin of such troubles. Several patrols have reported unusual activity near derelict Magent's laboratory. It is thus possible that people or worse creatures have made this place theirs. We require reinforcements to clean this place of what is lurking there. I will be expecting news from you, your faithful servant, Harold Thor.
Huh. Mole people.
Uh, oh, wow. Feondas, they uh, have never seen any Feondas
No.
before.
No, there's not. And we've only seen one of these mounds inside the fortress, but the letter states there are more out in the woods. If you don't mind, I'm going to go out in the woods and I'm
Uh,
going to see if I
I
can
don't know if
find
that's a
more of
good
these.
idea. I mean, if there are reports of strange creatures and probably bandits or men outside, I mean, the two of us, we might not be very wise. Um,
All right. Well, I was just getting an idea how many mounds there are, and if they're actually getting closer and closer to the fort until all of a sudden they decided just to like move on in.
um, uh, yeah, I mean,
But
some
whatever.
they might be related to the fact. I mean, it's not normal for this town to be completely, the fort to be left completely empty. I mean, no one leaves a fort.
No,
Uh,
no, no. So,
Surprised.
all right,
So
Lime, I agree with you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to he's going to go and he's going to secure those gates to that fort, and then he goes over to you and I think we should maybe light this up and see what's down here,
uh,
what's down where?
down the mole hole.
Oh, it's a hill. It's just loose turned earth. There's no.
all right,
It's not a hole.
Oh, I thought we could climb down into it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
all right.
That's about all that you find here before you're already back on the road. There does, there isn't anything else. The in guard doesn't reveal any more clues as to what happens, and you find yourself on the road now to at a camp, but this time Irvin is with you, and he has just met you on the road. Uh, Liam, you can't help but feel very like when you saw the molehills, the hair on the back of your neck stood up, and you couldn't help but like laugh or smile or grin at this hill.
Huh.
Uh,
That's rather funny. Okay. Uh, Huh.
And yeah, so is Sebastian here?
Yes. So I'm a bit confused. I recognize these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you've just met them on a camp on the road, not too far from Saint Nilene's chapel.
I say,
Okay.
so I salute the adept. Hello there. Have we met before? You seem you're quite familiar.
Um. Yes. So just out of character, when I read the kind of backstory to Irvin, there's a reason why he's in this veil. He's sort of on a he's a missionary, and he was with someone else. So is the story here that I met these guys, like you said, at a camp?
Yeah, this is the moment when you actually are catching up to them now.
Yeah,
You were at the chapel
Yeah.
before, but you left because the priest there told you they needed to finish. He needed to finish consecrating the temple to, or reconsecrating, finding out, but he could not come with you. But you generally left to investigate the same thing that they were investigating.
um,
Okay.
um, have you heard of the molehills and the incident at the fort? We just came from over there and it's completely empty. We're
Okay. So what do you think has happened?
well, we found nothing. We just found the one molehill in the fort. And there was just, oddly enough, there was no one there. Fort Colors was raised.
And we show them that letter. Show them the letter that we got, Lamb.
Oh, that's right. And we have this curious letter that we found in our possession. Um,
Okay.
Sure.
There were more of these hills apparently, and people from the surrounding village were disappearing, and also from this fortification too.
Uh, I can't help but remind. I had a dream last night, and I vaguely remember a mention of a chapel. And I believe it was mentioned you come from a nearby chapel. That's
Sorry.
yeah, that's to be adept. Um, I recall that a mention of a chapel my mayor last night. And you just come from one.
When you when
Yes.
when you mentioned this, more your memory jogs, and you remember another bit of information. But you remember that the Blade Knight Irvin was not alone, but in fact with another adept of the temple, a Vector called Yaber. The You even remember the moment of your arrival and um, what's it called, as you were going up there, and like you just get the feeling this guy wasn't alone when you met him. Sorry, but continue.
Uh, do I have the feeling that he was not alone?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
that might have been okay. So yeah, you kind of get a feeling of deja vu, like this guy isn't supposed to be alone. There was someone else with him.
So wait a minute. So Sebastian's character.
Oh, sorry. I think I might have gotten that mixed up. Okay, so this is supposed to be after you met. Never mind. Continue.
It's the same one that we had in our dream, correct? The same character
Yeah.
that was in our dream.
Right.
And he's on the road now with us. We met him on the road right now, correct?
Yeah. So,
okay.
sorry. Can you finish up the? I forgot. What were you telling Sebastian Irvin before I interrupted you because I think that was a little
Oh,
bit out of order.
I was just mentioning Urban that I had had a dream where I had there was a mention of a chapel, and I was interested. I was questioning him concerning the chapel. Um, if there was anything of interest about it, anything going on with um, from where he came from the chapel.
Okay, so I might, out of character, I might need a little bit of help with my backstory.
Sure.
What do I think about what I'm doing right now?
What you're doing right now, it was, um, let's see, does not remember. Oh, um, you got the message I sent you over Roll20?
Yeah.
Where your character knows about the influence here, and
But I don't really have any details. So, St. Nilene's Chapel,
yeah.
I don't really know anything about that.
All right. That was find the. All right. It's a little chapel near the inn guard that accommodates passing travelers, sheltering them from cold and snow. Its construction was dedicated to priestess Nylene, who is said to have been granted the favors of the one god there, driving back a horde of Fiondas and saving a whole group of pilgrims that accompanied her in a mystic journey towards Guidra. Um, it's kind of a legend that your character would know.
Yeah.
And
But I'm feeling it. Your message said about a meeting with the PCs at the chapel, so I haven't read up on that. Which
they're coming up on the chapel now,
Okay.
ish.
All right.
So.
Well, do I know? I asked him. I'm sorry. Are you alone from the chapel, or is it occupied? Because we just came from a fort and it was completely empty.
Okay, so I've been traveling with Jaber, who is a Vector. I'm now alone.
Yeah, that's what Moore thinks, and the let's see. There was in the chapel. What set you out was there was a soldier from Ingard, dead of his wounds during the night, in spite of the care that you gave him. He seemed terrified and told that monsters similar to the giant centipedes had attacked Ingard, dragging his comrades underground.
Huh.
And he was just kind of rambling on about that as he died.
Are these
so that's what I experienced.
Right.
Is that right?
Huh. Are these centipedes similar to the ones in our dreams, or they're like similar monsters?
Well, that's.
I wouldn't know exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I haven't.
Yeah.
And neither has had Irvin seen them. Okay.
And more, you could swear that Irvin wasn't alone when you first met him, but.
But now he explained. Yeah, he was with the Vector. I'm interested. I have. Did the soldier survive?
No, he's dead.
Did he survive? Oh, he's dead. Oh, damn it. I would have liked to ask him some questions. It seems we're at a loose end right here.
I had a question on my backstory also. Who is this Jerome? Jerome. I don't see him as an NPC, a character anywhere. Who is this?
Yeah, exactly. That was what I had sent. He was. He's someone who you know about, but you don't see him anywhere.
Oh, so he's not a player that's not here now.
Right.
Okay, all right. I got you.
So you were asking about this soldier, and all I
And
know is that there is something very devilish going on.
yeah. So it seems by what you're telling me that the man was attacked by Theonda, some sort of creature. Um, Perhaps the vector you were traveling with has any answers, or knows something concerning these things.
I've had to leave him at the temple.
Um, is it possible for us to speak with him? Maybe he has info that we could use. Um,
Yes. Sorry, out of character here. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to kind of make any decisions about the storyline because I'm not sure what happens to Jaber, the guy I was traveling with.
Yeah, as far as you know, you don't know who this guy is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who these guys are. Yeah.
oh, okay. You don't. All right. All right. So okay.
So I don't recognize you guys.
So
Okay.
Okay.
I think
basically,
that makes it
we
easier.
all know somebody from the dream that no one else knows about, pretty much.
Yeah. Only us two recognize Urban, because we seem to have shared the same dream.
Right.
Um, but Urban has no recollection of it whatsoever.
No, he's
Um,
brain dead.
so yeah, no, I mean, I'd very much like to speak with the Vector. Um, I think he might help us to unravel and understand some questions I've been thinking about. Maybe he can help us with the molehills. I don't know. Maybe he heard something from the soldier that just died that might help us understand what happened at the fort or the surroundings.
And there's a image of the valley.
That's the best we can do.
So sorry to be out of character again, but I'm feeling stuck because I don't understand the story with the Vector, with this
Well,
Jaber guy.
he
So
seems to be at the chapel, um, if I'm correct. Um, um, is
so
that right, Mike?
you know I've got a character asking me, can we go and see your friend who I remember you being with?
Yeah.
So my
No,
initial
no,
reaction is,
I understand. I understood because I'm making the assumption that we talked that you were coming down from the chapel, and that you were traveling with someone, and you explained the whole situation about the soldier who died. Um, then I was
okay,
interested in speaking with the doctor.
okay,
Basically, there are
let me
two
try and go in
characters.
character.
I was going to say, basically, there are two characters that have been brought up. There was a character named Yaver and Jiren, and neither of you remember. Uh, no one here really remembers anything about them, so them bringing it up is just as surprising to you as anyone else.
Oh, okay. Hence all the confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So in character now, I don't know what you're talking about. To be honest, all I know
From
is there's
rambling.
something.
Okay. Oh, not my wits end. Um, hmm. Uh, I'm at a loss. I'm not sure what to do. Should we just head down the road? Uh, to where we're going?
Well, shouldn't we go back to the village and report our findings, what happened up here?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
And Yervin, I don't have a character sheet here. You're out. Yervin?
Urban. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Would you like to join us on our way back to the village to report our findings about what we found at this fortification?
Yes, I will join you. What do you make of all this?
It's a nightmare. I really don't know. I'm having a toss between my dreams and reality right now. But what I do know is that people are disappearing. and there's something evil afoot. And I'm just going to report the findings back to the village, and I guess we just take it one step at a time.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we can find someone that makes sense. But I think you're right. There is something evil going on. Something evil afoot.
I'm just completely confused about what's, yeah.
So you're going to continue your journey to Barnes Village, the village you were sent out to
Yeah.
travel to? Or
We're going to go back to the village that sent us on this mission to begin with.
I'm sorry, I stopped in the middle of the road. I have this odd feeling I should head back to the chapel. It might not make sense, but I would like to, I don't know, I feel I should just go there. Um, um, is it alright if we head over to the chapel?
Is it on the way to the village? I don't know where the chapel is. I really have no idea.
the chapel isn't far from Ingard.
Okay, well then I guess we can go to the chapel if it's not too far out of the way. Yeah,
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
and that'll ease maybe you'll find your answers to your questions there.
Yeah,
So
it all makes sense.
you arrive at this chapel, and it's a small mountain chapel that yeah. So you get to this small mountain chapel. It really is designed to accommodate passing travelers, but not really much more than that, as there's only a very small handful of rooms, and it's enough to accommodate like a small caravan or something like that. The the snowflake symbol of the Temple of the One is present on almost all of the windows, so it's got kind of a stained glass and stuff going on there, with various images through the text of Sustrain, the Temple of the One. It seems to be a mix of a place of worship and a mountain lodge. Other than that, it seems very empty.
I'll head on and probably knock and open the door to the chapel.
So the door creaks open, letting light into the room, and you see the normal accommodations and a small shrine, but no one else actually seems to be here right now.
I'll call out. I'll shout out to see if anyone's there. Is there any response?
Your call echoes through the building, through the all like two or three rooms that are there, and no, you don't hear anyone come out or call out or see anyone.
I'm going to look around. Moore's going to look around for more of those hills.
Outside?
Might be a sign that whatever's evil out there affected this chapel too.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check then.
Perception check? Okay.
Yeah. Or reason if you don't have perception.
Your skills would be. No, I don't see it. That's a reason check, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, 2. Okay.
So I'm kind of very familiar with this surroundings, I guess, because it's a chapel. Is there anything out of the ordinary?
All right. So Moore doesn't find anything else. So you can go ahead and do a perception check to see if you see something that doesn't make sense other than the
Emptiness.
yeah.
Other than the absence of anything. So
Yeah.
perception. And if I don't have perception, what am I? Oh no, I do. So wow, 10 and a 4. So shall I roll again?
I'm just going to go ahead and give that to you then. 10 seems to be good enough in this case. The You find some of the flagstones that make up the floor of this place seem to be, as you're inspecting it, out of place. There seems to be a door or some kind of trap door on the floor.
Okay, I call the other guys over. Guys, come and help me look at this.
Oh, what do you got here?
Well, it looks like the flagstones on the floor have been disrupted. So,
Do you know what's underneath this? Is there a
let's
basement?
have a look. No idea. I want to try and see if we can move the stones.
Yeah.
Alright.
Put our fingers in the.
It takes a little bit of effort, but they come open with without too much fighting back from the floor. And there is a tunnel it seems to lead into a tunnel that goes underground.
Okay.
I'm going to use my natural. What do you call it here? Natural environment ability skill to see if he could tell whether this is man-made or is it like a mole or some other. You know how's the tunnel made?
All right, go ahead and roll.
I mean, if you want me to. I mean.
Yeah. The best guess. I mean, it looks pretty man-made and deliberate. Oh yeah. This is definitely some kind of construct. There is, I mean, they would have to in order to build a door into the flagstone.
It was man-made then.
So, are we able to fit into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to find some kind of torch then and see if I can make a fire. Or do either of you guys have a lamp or anything?
I have a torch. Yeah,
I have a bag of torches.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's go down. You first.
This is a temple, so there's got to be, some sort of lamps or something here, lanterns in the temple.
So you descend down into the darkness, with this darkness that's just choking and confining between the small spaces and the unlit rooms. You can hear the sound of Liam sort of giving a really soft laugh or chuckle.
All right. I don't. I'm a nerd. I don't like this. It's rather creepy. I don't know. Do you guys want to keep moving on?
Yeah.
I don't like this laugh.
Oh no! We came down here to find out what's going on.
Right.
Find out. Mike, is there a light source coming from that Macheco area? I don't know. Is it a straight tunnel? Is it going
No, upon noticing where the laugh was coming from, it was Liam.
I laughed?
Yeah, you just couldn't help it. It was as the pervasiveness of the atmosphere. Character
More looks over at Liam, grabs him by the neck. What's the matter with you, man? And puts him back down. You crazy?
It was uncontrollable. I couldn't help it.
All right.
Yeah.
Move on.
So you find an underground room, and in that room seems to it's more flagstone but it's kind of crudely cut out, and there seems to be a single desk in the room and some documents on top of it. The documents
Okay.
appear ancient and worn.
Let's have a look. Is it something I would recognize?
Yes, they seem to be, most notably, there are registers that date back to the War of the Temple, and then a great war between the nations of Rays and Guidra, each over conflicting ideologies, essentially. So, let me pull up what you see. Registers of Temple.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to have to call it quits in about 10 minutes.
Alright, so I guess we can break then when you guys, when you finish the scene here at... Alright. No.
Are we halfway through it yet?
Almost, yes.
So the next week we can. Oh, good. All right, that's fine.
We should be able to finish it when we pick it up next week, so we'll finish this.
Are you guys going to play next week too?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right.
I'll try for next Wednesday, because I don't think that's scheduled until this weekend, but I'll make sure the three of you are able to play since, you know,
Yeah.
we need all three of you to finish, so.
Somebody else is going to join us too.
I can probably find a way to insert if someone else from our group joins, but here's what you find. A register of the temple dating back to 853. The year now is about 904, if that says anything.
That's a long time.
So, births. This year, the community had the joy of 24 new births. Loch Varn is starting to show more openness for the path of the Creator, and I should bless 5 of these newborns. Unfortunately, 11 of them died during the year, but only one of the... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, if you want, Arvin, since you're reading it, I'll probably be better that way. Arvin?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I just
Okay,
realized
so-
it'd probably be better before I talk myself to death.
Okay. Good. So I found a scroll here. It looks like a register with births, conversions, and missionaries. Something common for us to record. It says in this year the community had the joy of 24 new births. Loch Varn was starting to show more openness for the path of the Creator, and I would bless 5 of these newborns. Unfortunately, 11 of them died during the year, but only one of the blessed children was called back by the one. I hope that this sign will be perceived as such by the inhabitants, and that they will let me bless even more children, in order to protect them from the many ills threatening them. Conversions. Conversions remain difficult in this region, but over the course of the year, 3 persons have come to ask me to make them faithful for our holy church. Missionaries. I had the joy of hosting a group of vectors, bearers of the word, in a break from a journey of several months across the whole of Tolkien. And there are some notes here. This year was marked by an increase in the magentist experiments in the region. The authorities of Tolkien should be more careful and not yield to the lures of riches from the Reichsheit universities financing these operations. I know to what extremes the magentists go in our country of Guida. The relations have turned sour in the Vale. Tensions are still gravitating around the magentist works. Versal's men are digging the earth, probably looking for their precious flux. It was seen that, for reasons I cannot fathom, they have roused the anger of Loch Van's demon, or Demethan. I have done my best to calm things down, mainly by advising the people of Lokvan not to meddle with the Magentists.
Wow. Okay. Moore shakes his head. Don't understand any of it.
So this was written, what, 60, 70 years ago?
Around 50 years ago.
Yeah. I'm going to look around that room that's not been trampled by us. Any signs of like feet print or?
There's one more page to that with important information. So if someone wanted to read that, or whoever's going through these.
Oh, so that's another record. Seb, do you want to read it?
Oh, I see. It's a new one. So this is... I didn't even get that. Okay, here's another one. This year we have welcomed 28 newborns. Unfortunately, I could bless none of them, and half of them have not made it through winter. The Demothan is still opposing any funeral ceremony that could yet allow the departed souls to join the eternal kingdom of the Creator. 2 other faithful have joined our church. Unfortunately, their conversion was done secretly. The war opposing my country to rights may spread to Tolkien, which makes my task more complicated, as the Demothan do not hide their hatred against the temple now. The population used to treat me with politeness, and sometimes with respect, but it seems that this time is over indeed. And there are some notes. Unfortunately, the dangers of war with Gwyder are putting me in a tricky situation. Many are those who fear an invasion of the temple, and my task gets harder every day. There is worse though. The Magentists have been slaughtered, and their installations ransacked. Lokvan's Demothan is not personally levying accusations at me, but he has clearly been telling behind my back that my supposed allies hidden in the mountains are responsible for such a crime. I think that the culprits are actually this man and his henchmen. It may well be that I am not safe here anymore, and that I have to depart, which would leave this region in ignorance and darkness. My word.
Okay, so maybe those installations out of character. Maybe those installations were the ones we had in our dream.
We should head over to the village. See, I mean, we should check where the installations are, I guess, but we should, I guess, grab our bearings and see. I mean, firstly, the priest doesn't seem to be here. The place is empty. It didn't seem that things were going very well with the people, so perhaps the Demothan grabbed him.
Yeah. So you want to go back to the village and report our findings?
Yeah, grab our bearings.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure where we are and.
Okay. Yeah, I'm for that. I got a break. My boy needs to use the computer for homework here.
It's all right. We can actually stop here because that's about the end of what you'll find in the temple. So
awesome.
We can't actually stop here.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, it was a blast. I really liked it. You know what?
Yeah, well done.
So I was constantly getting picked on by monsters and falling off. Yeah.
I mean, it's so much different than like Dungeons & Dragons, where behind every door you have a new creature. You know, this is more like a medieval Cthulhu in a way.
Yeah, that was definitely the intention. I've been enjoying this game a lot since it's come out. Just don't get it to play as often as I'd like. This is my first time running a game and having the opportunity for like cameras and the chance for it to be on YouTube. So I was a little bit nervous when I was starting out.
Very good. All right, Mike. Thanks. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Again, thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Take care, Michael.
See you guys.
All right.
See you, everyone. Bye-bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye.